Okay. You want a cheese cup for the last two or no? But tater tots. Yes, ma'am. For the last meal? Okay. Okay, it's okay. So I'm gonna try to read these back so I'll make sure this is right, okay? So we got the first one is regular steak city, no mushrooms on a Dr. Pepper, and a cheese cup. The second thing I got was a chicken tendon wrap, only ranch, with the fried and cheese cup. And then I got a regular chicken chili with extra onion, extra mushroom, extra green pepper, extra tomato with extra mayo, and a fried and Pepsi. And then I got a regular steak chili, everything on it, with a Pepsi, and another 2 cheese sauce. You said make sure what? Oh, so that one's cooked. Okay. Yes. There's four cheese sauces. Give me one moment, please.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets
Hey, you guys go?
I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here, we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Man in motion is Smith. To throw on first down is May. He completes it to Marshall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
For a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's May again. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
May to the air once more. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Three.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Joey Porter Jr. That time up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go.
They'll stick with him again. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Crazy. Here goes that. 5. Ready, what's up? Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. The throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Crazy. Ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Here goes that. It's crazy. 5. Crazy.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
5. Crazy.
May to throw again. Rolling to the left. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown Seahawks.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida. After this.
Okay, ready? Big Lion.
They'll begin here on the ground. Gets to the edge at the 30. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards.
Go, set. Go.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Throwing here on third and goal. He'll try and get there on the ground.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Well, a field goal will break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Miami after this. Fourth and goal decision time, and they will go for it. Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Robert Griffin III. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Crazy. What's that? 5. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Maynard on first and 10. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Crazy.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Crazy. Here gets that. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Crazy. Hey, here goes that. 5. Crazy.
On second down, it's May. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
Now May. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Crazy! Crazy! Where was that? Diddy, what's up? Crazy! Crazy! Crazy!
They're going. It's May. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down for Tennessee. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hey, Angel! Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's up?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check, contact. Let's go now. Go.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Brings up 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's caught downfield by Smith. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Crazy. Ready, what's up?
To throw is May. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Seattle.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a run going left. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Titans.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Tennessee.
He'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Vices. 60.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Crazy. What's up? 5.
Throwing now is May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his outfit
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
He said run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go, shot. Bravo 80. Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go, trap. Go, trap.
Throwing now on first down. That's complete to Jackson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Design quarterback run here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 23.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Running this one left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Red, coming. Warrior 70. Smash, hurt.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Short pass brought in. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sanders now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. 19 target.
They go play action on first down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. On target to Jackson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions!
Looking to throw here. Hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Running for the marker on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. From the pocket, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers take the lead.
You're 100% getting bailed. You're using players you don't even know nothing about.
Two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on
Literally,
the QB sneak.
don't know shit about him. Never watched him play a day in your life.
Job well done.
You've never watched Joe Montana. You've never watched your fullback. You've never watched any of that. You weren't even close to a seed in your mama's fucking room. You are not 52, little pipsqueak. No. People can make up their age all the time. Hell, I ain't taking a loss to no scrub. Gotta use fake ass Joe Montana. That doesn't deserve good stats in a video game.
Johnson with a return here. And he gets
Joe Montana is a bitch. Joe Montana is a bitch. I ain't using Jackson Dart. That's what's up, baby boy. That's what's up.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's got to gain a 6 there. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season. Fred Warner.
We got old man Bitter out here.
Timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Connection made with his back deep downfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Titans to the line now. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 8 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Back to the well again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group fail.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie things up
at 14.
Lover boy?
Lover boy.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80. Ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 46. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
Another carry for him. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Reload. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Keeps it moving. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the guts.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play,
Never watched it out. In her car. Brought it in.
This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now out of the shotgun. This one's caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Toss play. This is Walker. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Johnson now on the return. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Check mash. Check mash. Here we go. Check. 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 Gravity lock. Go, Rig. Go. Ready, ready.
Now give left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. They'll run now on second down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Ready. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Back.
Throwing now. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They'll run here from the gun. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
That's good for Titans. First down.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 or 2 yards there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now.
47. Touchdown, Tennessee.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead.
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
49ers 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Sanders now on the return. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Down Titans.
I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Sanders now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Back to throw. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
2nd and 7.
Working now from the gun. That's complete to Jackson.
Dude, that's a crack block. That's a fucking crack block.
He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime.
That was a fucking crack block.
All the elements you're looking for from a tight end.
He cheated.
He can stretch that
You can't
field,
fucking do that.
Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check.
The fucking crack block.
Finish that drive off and celebrate.
Literally
with the
fucking
homeboys.
helmet to helmet, my guy. Unnecessarily.
All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half it. Now they need this 2-point conversion, or this one's over.
49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Drawing up the design keeper. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because...
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Right out of the gates, here's Smith. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Here's a diving catch right side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Smith now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
What the fucking holy fuck, bro?
Back at the 6. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Play action.
Dude, you're lying.
Pressure down he goes.
Dude, I got 99s across the board, bro. Y'all niggas should not be getting through that easy. I don't care what kind of fucking blitz you're in, bro. That's no. No. That's fake as fuck.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. RG3. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
You must be busier than I'm being good.
7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing now is Gino. He's got a man complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 83 yards. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
You're funny, little dog. You're funny. You must be 5 years old. Oh, I'm about to end you right here. You're never going to play Madden again after this. You're going to be really infuriated.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to score.
When you get this kid to rage and never play Madden ever again in his life.
And the Titans have retaken the lead.
Focus.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Smith. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Work in the middle of the field. And
I was lazy, but why the fuck?
They're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23
This
yards.
kid knows nothing about.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Smith.
Never even heard of Bo Jackson until Madden came out, did you? You didn't even know who the fuck Bo Jackson was. Oh, who's Bo Jackson? 99. Oh my God.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Titans' 18-yard line.
Now Gino.
His dad ain't even old enough to know who the fuck Bo Jackson is.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal.
Learn for yourself.
Taken down at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Here we go, here we go. 390%.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That will bring up fourth down and an 11-yard loss to boot. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Tennessee offense about set, ready to go.
And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love
dude should be sandwiching your dude. Your dude should be laying on their back.
3rd and 8.
Now Griffin. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Griffin to throw. This is caught by Ginn. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Tempo. 19 tight. 19 Lions.
To throw is RG3. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteed he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now it's Griffin.
Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Appearing to me he was was just trying to find an
And
open
dude should
receiver.
be blowing through your guy. Not a problem.
Trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback if he was going to his left.
I did that on purpose. I just want to fuck around now. I know what type of easy-ass competitor I got. This fucking road. Don't like me a cigarette. I'm fucking with this kid because I know you're good.
The best
I feel bad now.
position you could possibly
But
have.
stop feeling
First
bad,
and goal
Doug.
from the 1. After the interception, here's Smith. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
All right, now you're going for it. Yeah, all right, now you're going for 2. You think you can outsmart me, but you can't.
Gino's going to throw. And he's got it. They convert for 2.
And you're going to go for an onside kick. All right, now.
It's only a
Before you eat.
quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Titans are going to recover the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick.
You're so predictable, my guy.
They're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as
So
we want.
predictable.
There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points.
Get off.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Eric Dickerson, 38 yards.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boswell for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Predictable. Predictable.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there.
Predictable. Predictable.
Right now, and they want to get out there.
You're so predictable. How the fuck? EA's trying to bail this child out because they don't want him to get mad and quit, and everybody's going to win. That's fucking hilarious.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Gino now to throw.
On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14.
That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Montgomery, another target and catch.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Out.
Catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
I feel bad for him.
To the air again, Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own
Swift, my guy.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Eric Dickerson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for two. Griffin will try and throw. And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. Let's sort this out here. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Carson Schlesinger
coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Under pressure, and they get it to him again.
Carson Schlesinger
drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They go play action. Griffin. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Ted Ginn. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. That's caught. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
16.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this goal.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, Smith. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Campbell Curl. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Griffin. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Griffin. Again has it complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Griffin. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit. Found the perfect play call. The quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Here's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing now is Gino.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
Throwing is Smith.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Ravens 16. First Boswell set to kick.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. And what is going on here? Are they serious?
Really?
First down.
I was about to say.
And this is
what?
Clark.
How does that make any sense?
Take this to the other side.
How does that make any sense?
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's funny.
To throw is Smith. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
What a fucking dog. What a fucking dog.
A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Griffin going to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Really?
Inside the 45. And with inside
oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're so crazy.
He gets it complete to Jackson. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And it's incomplete. That's one of the strangest play calls you'll ever see.
Oh, my goodness.
Get it back. It's 2nd down. One last throw here for Smith. Throw left side is complete.
Nice try, nice try.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw for both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
They scored division.
Or as I should say, afternoon. Hello. How are you doing? Fantastic. Just bored.